All right, I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine it's New Year's Eve 2026. You're looking back on the year you just had. You feel incredible, you're in the best shape of your life, your income has skyrocketed, and you're surrounded by people who just get it, who lift you up. Sound like a dream? Well, it doesn't have to be. It's what happens when you stop wishing and start building with a blueprint. So let's just cut right to it. When that day comes, are you going to look back and say, wow, I finally did it? Because getting to that feeling, that's not about luck or some burst of inspiration. It's about architecture. It's about designing your success from the ground up. And right here, this is the mistake almost everyone makes. We wait for motivation to strike. But motivation is fickle, right? It's a feeling that comes and goes. A blueprint, a system, well, that's different. That's the steel frame that holds everything together, especially on the days you don't feel like it. So here's the plan. This is the architect's blueprint. First, we'll define your North Star, your single point of focus. Then we'll audit your time and energy to find out where it's all going. After that, we'll build the daily systems that guarantee progress, learn how to multiply our efforts with leverage, upgrade the network around us, and finally, track our progress to make sure we actually get there. Okay, first things first. This is maybe the most important step of all, defining your North Star. I mean, you can be the most productive person in the world, but if you're pointed in the wrong direction, none of it matters. You absolutely cannot hit a target you can't see. So what exactly is a North Star? It's your one big, hairy, audacious goal for the year. But here's the key. It can't be vague like get healthy. It has to be smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. It's not a wish. It's a destination with a clear address. Now this is where the magic happens. How do you take a giant year-long goal and not get overwhelmed? You break it down. You start with that one big vision goal. Then you break that into 12 smaller power goals, basically one project a month. From that list, you pick the single highest impact project to start. And then every single day, you just ask one question. What's my MINS? My most important next step. That's it. That's how you climb a mountain, one step at a time. All right, moving on to step 2. So you've got your destination, your North Star, fantastic. But now we need to figure out where you are on the map right now. You can't plan a route without knowing your current location. And this quote just nails it. You have to be the fierce guardian of your own time and energy. Because if you aren't, believe me, the world will find a million ways to spend it for you. Success is often defined by the things you say no to. So here's your first assignment. It's simple, but it's an eye-opener. For 1 week, just 7 days, set a timer to go off every 15 minutes and just write down what you are doing at work, at home, everything. I promise you, the results will absolutely shock you. You'll see where all those hours are really going. Okay, once you've got that log, you're going to do a little color coding exercise. Go through every single entry and mark it green if it gave you energy, yellow if it was just neutral, and red if it was a task that just sucked the life out of you. The entire mission here is simple. Eliminate the red and maximize the green. So what about all those red, energy-draining tasks? Well, here is your 3-part attack plan. You either delete it, just stop doing it. Is it really necessary? Or you delegate it, give it to someone else who might even enjoy it. Or you automate it. Use software, use AI, find a way for technology to do it for you. Your goal is to get that red off your calendar for good. Okay, so we've cleared out the clutter. Now it's time to build the engine. This part is all about creating the daily systems that will make progress almost automatic. This is how you turn those huge yearly goals into small, consistent daily wins. And this quote from James Clear is one of the most powerful ideas you'll ever hear. We all have goals, right? But it's our systems, our daily habits and routines that actually determine our results. Your systems create your future, whether you like it or not. So here's a simple system to start with. It's incredibly powerful. Number 1, plan tomorrow today. Before you end your day, map out the next one. Number 2, work in short, focused bursts. 25 minutes of intense focus, then a 5-minute break. And number 3, look at your 12 power goals 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. This keeps your true priorities front and center. All right, you've got your direction. You've got your daily engine running. Now it's time to get a bigger return on your effort. Step 4 is all about leverage. It's about working smarter, not just harder, to get exponential results. You know, the most successful people on the planet didn't get there by simply outworking everyone. They got there by finding better levers to pull. The whole game changes when you stop asking, how can I work harder, and start asking, how can I get more output from the same input? So where do you find this leverage? Well, it comes in four main forms, the four C's. There's code, which is software and AI, content, creating assets that work for you 24/7, like a video or a checklist. There's capital, using money to buy back your time. And finally, collaboration, which is working with and leading other people. And here's a fantastic framework for using collaboration, the 10-80-10 rule. It works like this. You do the first 10%, that's the vision, the strategy, the creative brief. Then you delegate the middle 80%, the actual heavy lifting, the execution. And then it comes back to you for the final 10%, the polish, the final touches. This lets you scale yourself without ever losing quality. Okay, let's talk about step 5. This is a big one, and it's something that can quietly sabotage or supercharge everything else we've talked about. It's your environment, specifically the people you surround yourself with. You know that saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? Well, it's true. So you have to ask yourself honestly, do the people in your life energize you and push you to be better? Or do they kind of drag you down? So it's time to do what's called a friend inventory. Look at the people in your circle and ask these questions. Are they trying to grow? Would you be proud to be compared to them? Do they amplify your energy or drain it? And here's the rule. If spending time with them isn't a hell yes, it has to be a no. You have to be ruthless about protecting your energy and your headspace. And that brings us to our final step in the blueprint, tracking your progress. Because look, a plan without a scoreboard is just a practice. What gets measured gets managed. This is how you ensure all this work actually leads somewhere. Let me tell you a quick story that really drives this home. There was a woman named Jen who set a really ambitious goal: lose 38 pounds in 4 months. That's a great North Star. But what she did next is what made all the difference. She created a stake, a real consequence. She went to her boss and said, if I don't hit this goal, I will quit my job. Think about that. That high stake created what's called a forcing function. It made failure so painful that it just wasn't an option. And guess what? She hit the goal. When you put all these pieces together, this is the shift that happens. You stop being the doer, the person who's just stuck in the weeds, grinding away, operating the machine. You become the director. You're focused on the outcome, you're creating leverage, and you're the one designing the machine of your life. So there you have it. The blueprint is in your hands now. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it? Let's make it real. Right now, what is the one energy-draining red task that you're going to delete, delegate, or automate this week? That's your first step. Go build your year. If you're finding these tutorials valuable and you're serious about integrating AI and automation into your business to save time and build scalable systems, I invite you to join our free school community. This isn't a place for hype or unrealistic promises. Instead, it's a focused environment where we continue the conversation, share practical workflows, and troubleshoot real-world AI implementation challenges together. Inside, you'll find extended discussions on the AI tools and automation strategies we cover here on the channel, exclusive mini tutorials and workflow breakdowns that go even deeper, a supportive network of fellow entrepreneurs, freelancers, and creators who are actively building with AI, opportunities to ask questions directly and get feedback on your own automation projects. It's a space dedicated to continuous learning and practical application, helping you move from understanding concepts to implementing effective AI solutions in your day-to-day operations. To join, simply click the link in the description below. I'm looking forward to connecting with you there and helping you further streamline your work and build real leverage with AI.